bia non otwe ekosi non krono ena nso ne braso a ye de bremo ena no pay yatena sei ye bedwendwene MPP aba omokwa akoto no mayi frankatufo no eho aka nafua no aduokronson 97 days na yenya flag bearer ama MPP amanyuku no na ena sembisa no se nipa num no hwan na dance wo mu hwan na gina brane hwan na betumi aboa ama NPP adi nkunim fie mpinu ne aduonu nwotwe abato kese a eda Ghana fo nyina animo no nti na yɛtena sei ɛhɔ ɛna yɛde yɛadwene nyina ɛfa anopa mi ni menua be ma Frederick Dodu Frederick King ɛna yɛfrɛ no NPP communication team member ni na ɛba bedi dwuman program yɛde bra okwasi ada bia no executive producer ɛyɛ Chris Joe Kweku ɛna mi external producer ɛyɛ Krobia Kwabena Asante Tago anopa wone yɛboa me eye Akalan Ebi ena Billy omonso nam no mofia ha ye kabom na ye di dwuma ena no payie nti ya ba behwe sede obia suni ne bantie so bi pese obedi mampania die na esese ya hwehwe firi ni mu Bible say se obi fa ohwefo dwuma a wafa dwuma pa esese oye obi a onye kekeka onye popopo onye sawiam onye sei wakeka nsem no bebre eno ye Bible se obedi asafo anim oman mu se obi ebedi oman anim nso a esuni banbɛn ene ehwehwe firi sa nipa no mu oska obi abi enwuma ana one wakokoduro obetumi ene opposition for edi asiani ana satisen eno soso ewo ho obi bedi mampani a enema bebre na ese ehunu efa ne nipadua nimu even in temperament kran so yade ehia se ni bufu basabasa okasa bahad etisen owa abotre owa akoma yede mini nsem anase etisen ni nyina ye niema bi a qualities bi a ansa na baba ye mampani no ese wunya ansa na watumi aba abedi mampani tiene ye behwe nipa num no se hwan ena MPP for the no cost 2028 ya oni ebedi nkunimu nti monhye no nso emaye na ameni kai enka wo se program ya ye no ini support sponsors bia mo a mo hwe ye no a mo ye ba omia fans no mo ne ye sponsors cause program we Standout jumedi a yedi adeboa edi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho adanse ebo no ho nsempa ho dawuro akira man santitru NPP delegates no kane said the entire session nyame adma 31st January 2026 no omo ekogina adaka ni mo beto abanama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na obedi party nanimu na otu franka ama party no enti adwena yakoba se yani ya yebebo ye ho na kakra obi benya no de aba we nya 100 50 200,000 ye de aba ne nyina kakra na ye de run program no kakra nti won su sam file de ma ya numbers in the good screen no so no 0263143687 0263143687 and 0244722773 0244722773 obana odi bi ba reference no aye no stand obi su timi ya no Bawumia ni nyina aye nti eme yehunu se obeboa program no ma na mo amodi kai aboa ye no bia nyina ase Patrick Chauzi na no last weekend yensa kan wodi no Pearl Adwa Debra Kofi Richard or Dagenham UK Mr. Frederick Entwijima wo UK Mr. Kwakuahen UK ni mo amoka ho nyina mo nso so yeda mo ase manfa nchia sonko ema Mrs. Victoria Donko our US ye na program de bia anu bi samson ha na ebeba opese ohunu di oba no kra ansana ebre aso engineer Jonas Agyei ewo the Gambia ma Doris Obobi US eno Mr. Kwame Adubra ko UK Abawa Root oni DJ Mugabe of Abawa Radio UK Mr. Martin Ofori wo UK Mr. Akwasi Boatini Eric Amsterdam ebisafo amaka nyina ma Mary Osu ni oba yamu bia mo hwe be bia bruchefo ni nyina ye chiamo na no pay monso so ye hwe mo ni mo fam contribution mra ni nyina ye mo ma program no enko so Mamma Freddy Kina Kwaba ye wia ye videos bi a ye bebo ye bo wia na jatiesim na fi ye ko bra Kwaba
Dasebre
kona muti san
ya mi adom bibia ye boko eja and there Sunday and there nyamida
yes
ye nyamida ne ye wiase so ne nipa so de nti
service to God
service to mankind say we dey wia ye kwa sorry nti
yes
we dey do bibia se o mo hwe yen ye nyina ye wia be kwa sorry nti we dey ye wana wape nti be sere so mo nyina nka ye wona ye mfa dwumede ne nkwa wi pepepe
yakosum edwasi afi ye ko bo videos miensa pedi ye bo wia na yatiesim akalan yankoi
can I go smile no more time
memnida ene ye kwesiada me pamocho kwesiada no pa bia no ngotwe kopem no nkran ya to din standout no ene nso twede amponyankopon de ye nkwa kye ama ya tenase aye di dwumedie no ebremu standout dwumedie no botae eye ba ko pese de bia me ka kyerɛ mo no botae nyina ene se Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Baumia nipadodo na wo MPP mu enyanya anko no ba be ye flag bearer ma party no na Ghana fododo na nso mpaye ni so ba be president amaye no ne ho adanse e na yedi no e wo saa dwumadie wi so nti standout dwumadie no ye de brewo ha na abotai no ene se ye di Dr. Mahmud Baumia ho adanse na adepa ofie ye nti e na da bia ya adwen se ye bedi saa dwuma wi na ama ye nyina ye hunu se ntia
for quite so long. What do you want to achieve with that particular kind of policy?
Well, I think the purpose of the welfare database system is to provide data, on the basis of which you can help the grassroots of the party. If you don't have data on the welfare issues facing various delegates, then how do you help them? Without data, you are flying in the dark. And this is something that the party has not had. We've not had a database which tracks the welfare of our grassroots. And this is what I want to institute for the first time in our history.
Dr. Baumia danso ewo domu sentia eni padodo ma yiwo mti ewo MPP amanyoko no no esesa Dr. Mahmud Baumia ena yeto aba no ema no na oye frankatufo ma party no na awrade ya adom a January December boso me de toso mfie mpinu ne aduonu nwatwi mu no yekoto aba Ghana fo nso ahwe ato aba ma no amna beye mampani ama ye fimfie mpinu ne aduonu nkron enso ekro no enti yetenase enadai ye ba be hwesa de dwumedie no ebesi akro na enne ade a ye be dwendwene ho ani MPP tradition sade esi kro na no fiada no mkokoto aba na omkokoto aba no mu no de ebeto odwa am se fiada na ye wada no pamcho de beto odwa ani se Honorable Kennedy Japan, ono ene di kan. Honorable Brian the champion ni tosumienu Dr. Mahmoud Maumia tosu miensa Honorable Osaya Odutum tosu 9 ena engineer Kwabena Agyei Japan etosu numu na obia aka de ho asem nti ene yebehwe election position no ehia anase ehia na de ntia ama ene yahwe MPP tradition ni say MPP tradition no eye busier than Kwadombo tradition. Busier than Kwadombo tradition. No. Na yedi kind. Among fortune say busier tradition no. MPP ba ye no. Yenya emunipa ba ko a oye omanpanida da John Ejekum Kufuor. Amna bedi party no anim abedi president mfie nwotwe na oba ye nso wanwunu ho anim ase ono na kire se ampa yebu man e ma ye akono obebu man ade Ghana kogina mpempenso bi a ewiase nyina de buo e ma wo manye dan kwa tradition mu nana do dan kwa Kufuado enso firi mu aba ono nso ba ye wanwunu ho anim ase wachire se yetimi bu man ema Ghana fo nyanso mfaso ye to aba ema omamu nu nyina nyaso mfaso de bia me ka se na do dan
pena men kasante obia men bo obia din men didi obia tem me kirema dwen keke ema mo enti udidi obia tem a mu wie election na o se beboa me a obeba omba enti me ka se obia o kasa mami onsusu nkasa man di obi atem meso me pese me wia mo di franka ane chemensa meka menu anuma meni omo ekwa kansi ni nyina meka omo nyina abom na etimi akọ ekoji tumi no ewo ye election mo 2016 ye ba aban mo me be ye vice president efie wotwe obia di adanse se me be ye vice president Midin shishe bebre aba Ghana. Enyesa digital Ghana card ya yedi abai. We are seeing na omain very few na ewo ebi was in the world. Very few countries are Ghana card ya yedi bai. Very few countries na ewo bi. UK enibi, America enibi, Canada enibi. Say na UK almost pese yebi, but Ghana is one of the leading countries in the whole world with the digital Ghana card. Me share yeba na me say usha na untimi mani sika from Vodafone eko MTN and ase Airtel. Na untimi yisika from Momo account, echo to bank account, and our bank account, now echo to Momo account. Now obi mani usika from Abrochria, just oko Western Union, echo J. When you know me share, me kase yenye share fufrobi, a friend of mobile money interoperability. San share no the whole of Africa obi mind be a new mind be mo. No country in Africa, yes, adiano, any America, any Canada. Because Ghana, it is possible. You bet me I be waha. Now nipa bebre injindi, but yaye mobile money interoperability. We are the only country, the whole of Africa, yaye bi. Now ene a pager mobile money ejumano pa. First no na Ghana, the whole of Ghana, nipa 8 million pe ena omoni omowo momo account. Ene nipa 24 million na omowo momo account. And first no ye buy Momo agents are Omo Ghana. Omo ye 107,000. But Momo ejumano epeja because of the Momo interoperability aye no. And then Momo agents wa Ghana ha Omo ye 900,000. One idea ya metimia create 800,000 jobs. Just one idea. From 107,000 to 900,000. Enti sa adiano the whole world say ya the zip line aba drones say the yare wo hona ehia moja anase drones no omoti plane no omodi sa drone no ebeba hospital and as a clinic and as a chips compound. Sa drones ejumano the whole world Ghana is the leading medical drone delivery service the whole world. Yene edi kan we are seeing now. The whole world. Say na UK omo pese omo share ase, US so omo pese omo share ase, Japan so omo pese omo share ase, but Ghana is leading the whole world in the size of medical drone delivery. Elinti na meka say nyame adom momfa tumi no enhyemini sa medi abrochire ebeba Ghana ha, medi abrochire ebeba Ghana ha, medi abrochire ebeba Ghana ha, munya gidie wo me ho. Adi amatimi aye kakrano no, but as vice president. Mudi tumi no shemensa as president mesisa Ghana kra midi abrochire ebeba Ghana yenyina yebenya no ho mfaso. Kukudu enel tifie utimi renew national health insurance. Umpaso na waye watimi ato electricity from home on your mobile phone. When you na share yediaba yamiadum yedi more beba yamiadum there sisa Ghana ama obia na ahonto aba ama obia.
Kakrana ka de be yadwuma yan kwai nipa num ano mayi omuti se nyame yadwuma January de to so aduasa ba ko mfie mpini aduonu nsia mu no omo kopre se mo mutumi ne mo ni partner ne mo kopre mampani di bia no nipa num no why na ususu se delegates eto abama na obetumi aboa ma party no ewini power 2028
Dasebre medical enchia eye yahwefo omo mo hwe ende Sunday anapaye mo nyina achi esanso chia MPP penifo ene ya external executive producer Tago miarenua Krobia eso be the check said mano. That's a question I will be saying, a very critical question, a very important. Also video here is here. You about me Kasebi or say we ne metumia here as vice president. Mama me to me no na me be president metumi aye more. A very deep comment our passing. That's the reaction Debbie. We have 5 aspirants. Maybe they say 5 aspirants in our campaign. No. Yoruba me ahye nyina bo wakache wahye nyina kwabon kokose e ma yen kase nti obi a e me ndidi obi atam because at the end of the day we 31st January now by 1st February person obi a eba on board become a united party na yetume akodi 2 minute free NDC 2028 nti yen so ye ba radio so ana ye ko TV so bebi abeko bia no sentry anasa reason why yenim say e de ba me akwa be yi a ho dance na say edi e de kire amanfo especially a delegate na ndana pay nkomo edi no media me nkomo nyina akoma a delegate tiu good Dasebre we share in the history of Ghana politics under democratic rule since 1992 yenya vice president Bibre ye first vice president enya yewra eko enken say aka ono be vice president Ma Rollins ye nyina nim Ghana ha na esi ye oni Rollins intem ne ekoye the second vice president enya the late John Evans Atamel so ebe som ye ono po no kira de ne kofo ne baaye ono so baaye no ayo so obeye kakra ena ye nya after John Evans Atamel ye nya the late Aliu Mahama so ebe ye ne de ansa ye nya John Dramani Mahama so abe ye ne de ansa na ye nya the late Bahama vice president Misata Pakwesi Misata so ebe ye ne de. But when you watch the history of Ghana politics now, so vice president, you know, your constitution, we call Article 8 alone. There's no definite and undefined role of a vice president. Yeah, and Chile say vice president, Uba obey. What do you say? Oh yeah, on Mampeni abedi chiri. I just say be a meeting be a on Mampeni to me ako no akasa me vice. Come me. ananse bi a committee bi omampani beti no so vice president wo do be chairperson and chairman for the committee ananse e bi adwumedi bi a omampani ntumi anye no no da show say nti wo hwe omama bo mudin eye from 1992 ebesi 2016 eye from Aka Atamils Aliu Mahama any Mahama anankasa as vice president in any Pakwesi Misata no omo nyina mo bae no the role they play were say na meka na constitution share na in English no mo frɛ no there's a limited constitutional rules I said their rules were limited omo ntumi nye ne ebetumi aye we so the first vice president to change the narrative in Ghana here and then among for bebre nti asese adenti na ye feel say among the 5 people no Baumia na say de ne ko reason ni ye nyina nim say Yoruba Baumia 2007 2008 na ekofa ne bae yes obaye no so no wa kire ne bobie pa say nyame adi bibia hye ne mu o bibia opeso oye odeboa eye NPP as a party o bibia opeso oye odeboa eye Omangana entino yemfa to minisha densa entino ye kan say only the first person obedi vice president what to me it changing the narrative I say from moving it from ebia vice president boko meeting ama president keke ana say bia how be ban ko shiomo airport ana say bia omanpenyo so otuko to me enko na boko ama no debi he has been able to change the narrative making it the position he has raised the bar and at the bar na we raise no eye ademienu first na hombrasie ahofama senia osom eye omanpenyo da akufoado senia odo no ho ema no say dwumedie wa kire say betumi aye bibisi emi da abo omanpeni no era omanpeni na na do man sa akonya no as vice president otumi ye na ma bebre yengina me no Dasebre we all know the contributions of His Excellency the former vice president Baumia e Ghana dwumedi bebre a wedi enti sa dwumedi a wedi no ana ye hu say as vice president mbono hwe ne watumi aye as vice president and you want 2 minutes so when you Dasebre yes it is true he was chairman for the EMT economic management team say a management team Subiu yakase onye chairman and they report to cabinet omono they send their recommendations their proposals to cabinet implementation does not lie with them you say when it comes to even an institution we have the board, we have the management team. The board does not get involved in the operations of the management team. Operations in management na here. Management in Ghana here can aye finance ministry, Bank of Ghana ni adie no. Omo recommendations no omo de call. But say amemwa at that time no oya be de chire. He's a vice president. He cannot force, he cannot fight. In fact, he's been one of the most fantastic vice presidents. He never had any issue with the former president. I know the near ayosom because on him say the biedru no me sua adwuma no me ye nia yama me se menye ahonde a metumi ye me ye na nyame ya dom na se tumi be hye me sa asomampani a there are decisions I can take as the head of the state to change the fortunes of this country enti na emu se video na hwe na o say mama makonwa no na me de abrochire ebeba Ghana that time na kire say na 2 minutes nsa look at the initiatives sa zipline drone or kan ho asam even Bakwa name is Obaka Wasam, that district road improvement program. Drip. And that drip, Sheduma Ekreti Ghana. And this year member by and there almost drip national coordinator, almost also a drip regional coordinator, almost drip district coordinator. HSA Abua man for Juma, apart from Mamma for Abua Monoso, Abua Aye, Yati Mante, Manosene, Yakonia Adeno. These are initiatives that we are talking about. Some mobile money interoperability no can wasam. Look, all cano 2007. Now agent design here 107. Moving it from 2017 to 2024 no over 900 people. It means an increase of 800,000 people have been added. These are jobs that are being created. So what you say, but these are initiatives. And yeah, can no me nipa 5 way. Obi e de be na say ayinfo no e be di bi ekire. Be bi edro no ye hwe nia sebio ono no platform na de man no wada na di say edwuma no de mam nya mesua metiase metumi aye madan we said I have been the most efficient, the most effective vice president. Give me the mandate as president no me ba way anyway and I metumi aye e de abo man Ghana. Enti me no as a person there and I mean say delegate omutie ene there me bi edru no ye besere me nua we ye baako ne to so mienu hwe ne esi inde no esi imbribia etwem 96, 98 is the same thing we are facing as a party now. A year 2023, a year 2026. Delegates, yes, sir. When you say 96, 98, you were delegating Bebuno Bibri, a woman. Sambre no moon I see. Bibri Koso. But say you a month for Bisu call round. On Bubia on the campaign, or media campaign idea. And Kamesu Sisen Kobia Qua, near which me a year, say near your about me, your mamma no qua. The campaign message in IMBNU, one targeting what I can do to improve the life, to improve the status of a party members, a delegates, a party executives, you know. And a second, you know, what I can do to move this country forward. On only message, you know, to no qua or can idea or the Babua party for na oba as a mompenia idea obey so a diabua a year on my Ghana. Into year can 96, 98 in the mirror Dasebre. Share. Ye call 1992 ye ko yi eduboahin asama obi na me kan say ye roba me de ne ko ba ko say afana nko biwa anya news because ebi esida ye besere ebi esida ni asekire ho ana se nkiremu ho ye rada Dasebre the year 1992 that was the first democratic election we are going to have in this country NPP yedi ora Professor Dubois na di bae na NDC that time no so no Rollins na sa election no it was Progressive Alliance versus NPP sa Progressive Alliance na party miensa na NDC NCP yora aka na yewo every Ghanaian living everywhere sa three parties no egal omakoma boom against NPP ye ko sa akensie no ye di Professor Dubois na bae na ye ko akensie na wie no it is true Professor Dubois against three political parties, no, only 30%. Now, when you say election, election beer, there were so many, complaints coming from the NPP, which were really true, because at time near to a bar, a ballot box, no, na opaque, and the paper too much, which I want to too. Secondly, voters ID card and so ni picture was so, and only tampering tipena was so, and thirdly, no, because of tampering, no, to a bano. Yen nyina nim say eye Ketu South eye Togo for yin na Togo for no bebre na ba beto aba e Ghana ha. So we complain about this and we made a case. That is one of the things that Professor Dubois making here that brought the book not try no the stolen verdict no but it brought a lot of electoral reforms. First you change the ballot paper ballot box no from opaque to transparent and a ballot eye voters ID card no so no the picture tag so only black and white. Then we were supposed to go for 6 elections. Now as a MPP, you call a presidential primaries. Yura Professor Dubois ebaye kan nasam delegate tie. Sometimes you Kufo, Jorajekum Kufo, Abrente Bema Tintin, or buy any message the dead or can send me send me me see. And a delegate etie Yura Kufo asam. No more ye Professor Dubois is in chain. 96 yedi Professor yedi Orakufo koye yedi Orakufo koye no the intent in fact the brain was we're going to win the election because then Orakufo kan ye no and delegate felt say Ghana for abrero lenti say we dey Kufo nkwa dey say dey waka nsabe dey ko be win election ye koye no we could win the election Kufo anya 39% but when you na esere wom anya say esere mpo keke ne we won say sa 96 election no ye as MPP almost say 1992 NDC alliance friend Progressive Alliance but 1996 the NPP and alliance friend the Great Alliance and no Kufo was the flag bearer and akana no vice president ma Rollins no ebe Kufo running mate because no alliance any CP before in alliance against the NDC so the intent was Great Alliance versus NDC were going to win but we lost the election with 39%. Ye call 1998 primary sunyani say na nda be ya because a delegate no mo to 1996 delegate no ya nsan to amba change omo ye do omo na call because of time no na etia ye do omo na call to 1998 election no na this delegate no e call 1998 election but 1998 presidential primaries no it was a very tough contest so ba kaya nsan bebre kra pre JH Mensa ye wura na do nyina no mu girem na ye den pa so people were thinking say delegate were going to change Yorakufo say they will change Dubois na delegate omu nan si fuka say ye change Edubuan no it was a mistake we did because Edubuan ko 96 an ka eba winning election no because Edubuan born home modern among the rigging and all those things no share vote on yan enti afi we dey say be cheji John Adekunku pa de lalai among for kan sem bebre yewra na nado wo ka mo sem de yewra je chime se wo kan sem de obi aka no betumi aka delegate there be we are not going to change John Adekunku na the yewra kufo ye den ko here and e winning elections the year 2000 for the first time MPP about power in a democratic rule nti e be sere delegate ni esi nde no e bi esi pen 96 omomoto aba a changing candidate no they regretted their action omunya yanko mo change and they make sure say 98 omunya sa akonya no they gave the opportunity to the person and the person won power for us here can they say here as a party no here Baumia was some party no as running mate as vice president was party no I Edwin Bebre Edaboa party no in governance he has been able to prove himself as a very effective person obet my Bebre Edaboa or Ghana as party people. The next election day in him no ye call election the NDC they have no option. The same thing ye call 98 prime minister ye call 2000 elections no the NDC had no option. They brought a new candidate because at time Rollins we until Atamas never ye until yes you no the NDC ya dada until dada want to see no NDC they have no option than to bring a new candidate whoever it is ye and dada that ya di kan turn nti ne be ene say ye di bi beka ho amana akosoro bebre na je say edu 2028 ye nyina beka ho bom as a united party ye be yi akumem ne be yi yem na ye adwumaden na ye de abo party no because at the end of the day it's the interest of the party that matters. My interest, your interest, anybody's interest does not matter. It is our interest to make sure we work hard to make this party come to power a bit more way nti na make say na sin de no e bi esida say we delegate na wonte ya e bi e say that time no na internet ni wo nti ndeno social media ni baby anti anti I say ndeno I say aboshi sama amofo kan kasa amofo kan to be tika kan say MPP party no debi party ni there we are intact na mum ne esre ne say to all aspirants so wo kwa koka wasamo go with the intent, tell delegate your plans, tell delegate your plans for the nation and only asamono you don't single out a particular candidate now didn't ko chapia akoka no wasam ekodi sam akoka nsam bia sebio enya because I know the day we are yen na beka ho abom enya nsam obaka fa nipa no ho a enya nokre anasa atemdi obedi nipa na mama delegate ato ma wo the delegates are discerning their wise delegate I say fear delegate awon it is a deep warning e dey ma work as a person of fear delegate o sika de uboko but ngwase be brew ma wa hombra se fa wonko ma o message fa wonko ma ho form fa wonko ma mo fo hu say wo as a nipa na e do ba no say onipa we owura we say bio oyo mampani a o mampani because o mampani enzama bebre o suban on say o kasa obi bia kire say owura we any adwen kase e da wotremu a power da wotremu we call it a man of ideas we dey bua party no any enim say we o mampani intanye say bio abusisam ni we na say chale mo fa de na ma by force dey bi nti we dey e bi asida esi 96 esi 98 2023 2026 is the same thing tie besere dear delegate omomwoyen na yenfa oroba omyambra ye de ne ba the surety is we are going to win power come 2028 power na ye pe nye bibia na ye pe bro Dasebre.
All right abusia for Agyei movement television jumede ne standout botaye ba ko pe ye de edi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho ada nyuma pa obeye as vice president any senti said delegates we ho man be flag bearer na duru ha Ghana for nso agina so ato aba mana be president baba beboa ye e ho enkomotwetwen na me Freddy King ye twetwen na no payi ebi se party no MPP na se na making Dr. Bawumia background eba ni tribe eba ni religion or minority enti ye di no kwa emwa party no eni nsemsem hono nso bi wo so mo be kasa
me bisre we nye kasa eboa ye nyina ye Ghana fo ohun say sa wotu kwan na wokọ we de amen kwechiri kwa Togo he ya ana wokọ Cote d'Ivoire na si ehia wa e bi so say where are you from because so I'm from Ghana, I'm a Ghanaian. Unkase I'm from Ghana. ame fanti and answer amana shanti and answer ye nyina e Ghana for ye besere e ka amambu and answer leadership enye about baby a wo free and answer esoma wo som about butaya edewonim epo edewotrim any qualities will show say ubetumi aye a leader. It's not about the minority or the majority. They be say you know there are so many leaders over the world that in common to me and lady aye on my way yebesere and obi so san ka say obe mu nchae da be na oba aye won say sadie no emwa because look party way e be our MPP even from UGCC kra no obi ti ase or ti ase nde ya wonya 90 ko 100 what say ono no still won say the need party na chiri san onya bibia but ono no ne ni jenin say bibia the MPP as a party has always been the most proactive political party in this country in terms of social interventions and what having the Ghanaians at heart. And you know, say oh, say we you know that be no buy any idea. About that be no buy. It is about the impact, the value, commitment. So what you say and the substance. Say wo buy mu no e dey na wo dey buy e dey na wo dey abeka ho. And say wo as a party person, who say wo from 1992. Na say obi be mu 2008 and 2007 poa enya about that no buy you. Let's look at nipa de buy no e dey na nipa na be ye e dey aboa e MPP party. It is a kasa we dey say nipa na say minority and say ne tribe and say ne religion dey be hwe say can the religion someone nyankopon o ka asem bi o say obo nipa ti say onu ewrade ne seso. It is a wo Christian in the wo kwa sorry okwa kwotena sorry fie na ya bompa ya yenka hu se yenyina no Yakopon obo yen se ne seso untumi nyenyinimu as nipa enka se wo free hanti wo nkan ho debi enye nyamesom nyamesom ni se obegye ne nyame abo o wiase nyina agya tum se nyame obo ade ne bo yen nti wonnua eye wonnua o se ne wanyama wonnua wanyama me urade nti hu se se woti asase so because of politics nti obeka se we free ha debi o yenye Ghana for so far as a nipa no ya gya tum se oye Ghana ne nko ade na se sebio na adwumi da ho nko ade na se sebio wanya mfia a constitution of Ghana or say 40 years and above would be contesting there. The person is competent and capable enough to contest. So I don't see say we free and didn't quite that be so we a party ni necessary with 3 more never. Near say yin I am boy as a party. When the party becomes attractive, when the party is united, and also it helps the party in so many ways. Whoever will present as a candidate is going to win power for us. You bet me akofa Brunia betena yeso as leader of the party. They say ye and I say ye and I say nkasa and I say bibi enkoya. It doesn't help the image of the party. Ghanaians are not going to accept us. It's yan kasa yesu any bang any kasa any bet me aboy as party members. And Sagana for ankasa will say baby you do no Ghana your mind be we are very tolerant. Religiously we are very tolerant because ukwa Christoni, Muslimini ni, anase Buddhist, anase obieni na tumetinasi yedi bom. And then when you are Dasebre, so kwa full bus, ako Kumasia, full bus na mbisa se, pacho driver na o chikano, pacho oye Muslimini anasa oye Christoni anasa oye Buddhist. Udi ane se, yakacho se driver no oye licensed driver, obetuma driver kokodu asumve. That is how tolerant we have been in this country. Politics cannot and must not divide us. To say we free ha and I say we free ha. Yenina sebio yewua 6 feet na menua. And to say nyame bo tie nyina nseso no. We must eschew that speech from our we cry say we free ha na a minority and a majority in a dabi. A leader is a leader. Time ayesuma Samuel e call Jesse fie say onkoko yi ohene. Samuel call ni fie no. Ohun Jesse mano ohun penifo atentin gram mo gira monan so peni ohun no se ohun first one no se abrante we die no ho fe oye tentin gram we die odi hen e fata no we die menungosra begu no e ho ne rade se da bi anya we connect one okoya se we su de tentin gram e rade se da bi emma okko Jesse mba mo fie we nyina e rade se da bi emma Samuel bi se na owura Jesse o ma mo nyina o mo nyina ni ana Jesse se da bi o akaketwa no wo mu no owo efuom one moa no kwedidie ndwan no do mu kwedidie am ko frɛ ba ya ketwa wo mu no that was David and no na Awurade ka kyerɛ Samuel say on sinning, on sharing. You see, God appoints leaders in His own time.
Yeah.
In the party, you can be in the party for so many years.
Yes.
Or be about 5-10 years ago. No, nipa no buy the impact no buy no. Adi wo no mono. What God has planted in the person. No, nipa yankasa yemuso si mesi no. Or lead this country be ye no. We are all going to follow the person because of what we have seen in the person. And in the person leadership there, sanity. And yes, say bia obato mi anase hindi dabi. It drew so and it drew so. And the MPP as a party, the delegates have always followed a system. When a delegate are for you, the system can never be twisted. And no, they will continue to be for you. Because they have already seen in you whatever they have seen in you. When you win him, and no, I'm one constituency. Police station executive, mommy be friend me. Not saying they are birthday. Auntie Philo, me happy birthday.
Oh, now when you picture mommy,
happy birthday. And there's 61st birthday.
Oh, nice.
Or friend me didn't come on and say, oh, mommy in election, you're going to say. Also, election so say with the presidential we are also na we dear we yan kan trao debi o yan dear baby ejina na na ejina yan sesanya sa owura na de ne ko no anu na de ne ko papa no yanim ane wonu mu yanim ne oba obetumi aye yanim asoma wasom esomet maso one day po oyosom yanim asoma wasom ma many can send bebre e ma miamu say sebio delegate na kasande they've come to understand say Yoruba Omia is the best person to win powers for us come 2028.
All right. Enti abusua for you so. Standout dumedi ene Dasebre na no pay our movement television so. Na selm di kaka no live on Facebook, YouTube and about radio so UK. Okoa obenye bi ahwe kama pa. Na megusua me kai o say once bet me do contribution kakra bi a wo bi aba. Na ye de aboa na program na koso. Ilyasu Yakubu anope yato nkan edwase Mr. Emmanuel Asiedu wokumase yato nkan ena Nuruddin Mohammed nso yato nkan no pay damunyina asi mo amwaka mo hweye nso no nso obetumi apia kakraba na yede boaboa na aja bibia akoyi obi se ye po obi a wuhia no a ohwe wanimu a no aka jo se wanimu ya mbobo ma bi adwuma kokoye bi enye wo bi a uhia no a no aka cho say good to see you ena ye man be president meaning say obi say oni de wo bi adwuma enti otu abama na obema adwuma ye na ba omia de omi adwuma uhunu wo chiawa no waseresere ho te sen no aka wo good to see you na konti ense say otu abama no is that how it should go?
Yeah, some more. We need Dasebre. Policies, ideas, they create jobs. And also, this brilliant idea, over money interoperability, it created over 800,000
single policy.
A single policy. Sad drippy in them say NDC for Mudi Musa, Nilante Vanda.
How can say Kufuado and your legacy Biano
and legacy or benefit to the Duo? NAPCO. NAPCO, among for your model sereno. NAPCO was a fantastic and brilliant policy. I can tell you, say, 100,000 youth in a casa year for mono. Whoa, Meminim, Bibria, and there, permanent workers,
yeah,
because NAPCO was a platform whereby they sat down and realized, say, yo, maybe no be national service, so so let's create the enabling platform whereby they will get the skills. And it's very important. Also, compare you because it's a work experience. NAPCO is a platform giving you the work experience. Because we in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, it's a form of work experience. And the government was able to take a lot of them into the public service.
Yeah.
But in there, because of politics, obviously will be a juma. Wafani po over 7,000. Na Yoruba Omia MBA juma bia. Only the any say on funny second MBA juma or the ideas or the nyansa or the nimdia nyamidia mano no MBA juma at the amount of 4. So what you say? Until near canning in and say, baby, I don't want. It's nothing personal.
Yeah.
About policies, actions. What can you do to help support your party? What can you do to help support your country?
Yeah.
Say I pass president so mo be adwuma na kom be as I say o be adwuma say I form as president because you say ho Ora Rollins pacho Ora Rollins no obi adwuma sa head of state ana Ora Thomas pacho obi adwuma sa na yewra John Ajeku fo pacho obi adwuma sa obi ana yewra Mahama na nkasa ote so akasa na onkasa obi adwuma bi ana yewra na Nadu pacho obi bi ana omonyina it was their vision, their policies, their ideas that Ghanaians bought into it. Inti sa hadra policies say be a way of politicking say oh me be my funny pass 7,000 to mama sa chance no is he now what one funny comment among passes so almost say omo didi Yoruba me echi no appointees no wa hwa appointees omudi nechi o condemn appointees omudi nechi appointees no say bi o omo wo hwe omo ya kronfo omo no budechi na me omo didi amen good o say appointees omo didi amen omo hwe omo nyese and I may say so we say nipa na make sa comment no is the same person video be go round all ka say he was the single person or no take a list of appointed command and do something for edwuma but in the so ka sa anko for no omo didi amen omo hwe delegate and I just say I want to one party no because you are the one who went to submit the names of these appointees to the former president. And I can say, Anna, who can say appointees na omudi papa nechi no omudi Yoruba mechi no me. Look, before they were appointees, they were politicians. Yeah. Once a politician, always a politician. Nipa ne nya appointee bio, or a politician, still a politician. And I know so who say be bia ebe bua party no. As a politician, they say, Papa we ne de niko be we ni to me. But one be di we chinti no, who say nipa no we di ame wa neglect. But also na we di nko say nipa ne appoint no. Fine case. Now who so wo kono so say appointees ni be di we chi o. Because there's a tall list of nkofo mo di we chi so a delegate be ka say osi be kura wan hweme. Osi be obintin wan hweme. And say enka ne say this is not what we are looking for. These are divisive comments. These are comments that say you can close all ranks. You can bring everybody on board. They can say, "Udu delegate him." Let's say, the microphone is tell delegate what you can do for the party, what you can do for Madagana. These are the two basic things, and show proof of leadership, show proof of exceptional qualities as a leader. Because look, so we catch a delegate to say, "Bon to mami," because on the street, market women, boys, they love me. Almost say mon family bra, there is no data, there's no scientific evidence to show proof say because you have never tested your popularity on at the national level before. Popularity national level won't be that. You have only done constituency, one constituency out of 276. Now Nipana will contesting no. Over the past 17 years, he has taught all the constituencies. He's a well-known face. The name is everywhere. And then po uko bisa kwala bisa one vice president. Obi do be a secretary almost about me. Abra former vice president. What you say? Nti say obe catch the delegate say, "Oh, Ghana for pay Montuma me na Ghanaians are asking for me." I don't know. This thing we don't move with it. Sa we I want Kantamanto Hana boys here say, "Honorable just say I want to pay na." Debut Ghana is big oh. Ghana is Ghana. Nti yen share sa ankomo because these are basic things full say. Ukwa just tell people what you can do for the party. Simple. And what you can, and don't even look at the other aspirants to say, "Oh, can want some." So don't know here utopica. Ufili say I don't know Obenya we yana. Debi. So in this direction, we ask say, "Baby, you do not dear." Menya. Sa me created no. Former president delegate Pacho former president delegate Monjo one also be general kase me bi adwuma and one of say from Embrebe Simbri we no my supporting party no me na mu sika enti monto mame there be Embre ye it is power versus money. And yes, can you the power we want? The power is what we are going to use to transform this country because transformational policies and a transformational achievement of Baumiano, it is their blueprint into me son. Into a best delegate no or more ban or more kakasa de near more kakra would opposition their jack sebi will come kakra wom j but nesa wo ye ne de unim nesa wo ye na him say the mood is some mayensa.
Was Papa Pioneer Ben Manfred King and no education commono a movement television standout. You may be and your day brono. Akalan, I read the Ebrano Akabe 10 minutes now, but me warm my Frebi I send me any birthday no and Sana Yako. And Tibuame, now your birthday, very good. I brought here with that television so fair, your friend Emmanuel. Edu Esiedu Manuel Edu Esiedu ne papa Mr. Emmanuel Esiedu Kumasi na oyo regular viewer movement television so the programs ye nyina ye na bibia wote ho and adeba ko awaye amani agye ne ho pa nso ne say standard dwumadi free bra ye say o ye ne ankakra ye bebo ama program na koso no every Sunday bia with the contribution kakra obenya bia nso e de be support Mr. Emmanuel Esiedu no ne ba Emmanuel Edu Esiedu e say we Esiedu junior enura enana eye ne birthday enura ya manti na ye ntumi anye amano nti Emmanuel Edu Esiedu anopai o papa ma me abusuani nyina se yemfa fidie so na ye ma happy birthday empaibo a ye ba ma wo ni se nyame mwa wo school a wo kono yire husuade na daachi ba ye ni petitiri ebo abusua no na Ghana fo nyina enya so mfaso o papa so obenya na nka daachi wa be se Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na Ghana fo nyina edu so mfaso bi nti ame enkoso na wo nhira omwa na wabrabo na wo nyini enye kama na abusua no nye oma no enya so emfaso akalan yedwasi well enti abusuafo yabre no enche bia ye de beba awieye na yakosom said the nekwasi so etie no na masa ka obi numbers in the good screen no so no 0263 143687 0263 143687 and 0244 722 773 fa so de be kan we your friend me ka hu bi contribution say be ya daachin say Dr. Baumia wini ne ka say o ye nyina ye adwuma ma no eno no so etimi be wini ya so be ka say na me so me ka hu bi me so contribute kakra na ye de aboa Freddy
Minia
ye braka yemfa ene delegates no ne Ghana fo nyina nka say bi we MPP4 na fi yemfa dwumadi no brawe ye
Minia me da say we ye besere delegate 31st January na me adoma ye kwa akoto aba aspirant no bia baba mo constituency ebinum kra ba ye one-on-one with you yesere munti obia sam na munhwe obia pass record na munhwe obia so acceptance level and therefore because we do there I say gidi kakra but I'm say for the past 1 week 2 weeks no there emwaju kakra ye bon pa say
na do frɛ wo mo no
and very was show leadership papa de bia as a leader there then as pa enti ye best delegate omo ba wo a obi odi kasefia na say kasebia enye ana say the message of the buy no it is targeted at one particular person no musini who mompamo no enye we na ehwehwe yepe nkabom as a party because without unity after this presidential primaries it will be difficult for us to win the election. Unity is very important. I say unity because we have a problem that in 2024 nipa bebre amba bonti amba toaba ntino we problem back where that na yesanso ede ntichemba bade and e be say bibia we are working towards omo toaba ni ade no koko kaka monti ase nyina no we are working towards that na delegate no so Yoruba o me de kan shambo we de kan in his message waka or say the welfare support or the bababua the constituency now we de kan say or say every constituency 10 appointment so that is very important. The past governors ya yingina sanka ya appointment utumusa appointment na could one place it could differ and baby kura de okwa na say wo de hwe
the first constituency am to abak kan ho aya kurufrum obo ase kurufrum e bia play no ko to here no je beto aba wie na ye bekwa ban mu no apart from MP ane e wo no jama wunya obia MP wo ho sam na nyenya district
exactly
enti apart from MP no hwe wunya wo ho
but in there
enti ene se kurofrom wo hoi na yakoto aba na president Dr. Abomya ye president no ama kurofrom 10 slots in government how far you
enti sene e kasa sene me fa kurofrom nya example akurofrom na ya mamo 10 slot 10 slot no so or say and yes, be a better than crane. They are picking for say there be a crew from one casa moment nasi. Now one casa muni patena and coco representative based on their competence and based on their qualification and based on what they can do. In terms of about crew from say, you were more MP no separate. Maybe I'm MP no crown or be minister and deputy minister. Musansu was CEO, me first health insurance and as a deputy CEO. Musansu a beer director do baby and as a Musansu deputy CEO baby. And this a crew from no say much at that. Because see I want him say Sebio Sacro from Ebia Menya penny be waha. And yet they be an Sebia Baba and Crania. Then now you have people you can directly deal with. And this is one brilliant idea. Maybe him say Ebe Bois party because we have Sauba Abemua. You have an opportunity of giving over 6,000 appointments.
Yeah, I'm just saying 7,000.
Good, over 6,000 appointments. Now, our appointment, you know, say His Excellency Baumia be president. No, say me need 10 beer from constituency. We have 276 constituencies. Say 276 constituencies. We have money per 10. I had 2,760. And I say appointment in the baby Sagwe Chile. It's just say idea unto me ye or ya idea. Yeah, a baby. I best read delegate say, or Munina so entiasia. No, sound so car say, obey annual delegate engagement. I to say, obey meeting delegates be annually constituencies no to know. Inter Yama nipa 10 appointment na wouldn't say nipa 10 so offer on fa. And I say nipa 10 or mobile or nyering will be your own fimoa. President Banwaka. It's a one day saying there no way wow nipa 10 was 1 hour to besa. Oh, they make it's like bringing governance at the doorstep of the people. Now share on mine as Ghana as well. In Shebe on my Ghana, telling us he's creating the enabling environment for businesses to grow, investors to come in, our business piano, giving you the platform for the growth and promoting the avenue for entrepreneurs to come on board and all those things. These are special initiatives, special programs are. You're about me, can I say, obey a double on my Ghana, na baby now obey a double party. It's a best delegate. Papa, we almost say was some 8 years running mate, 8 years vice president, 16 years, and was some a human was seen at the wing as vice president in the 1 year in the crown, be brina or my hano. The record is there. No vice president has been able to achieve what has been achieved, what is able to achieve. It's ever say a presidency in the Shannon, sir. Yeah, can say, let's take him as our flag bearer in 2028. We have the upper hand in 2028. Our upper hand is all over the country, he's the most marketed candidate that we have. Apart from John Mahama, president is here, the second most marketed, Mahama Nkubio. The NDC, they have no option to bring a new face. After Mokakoye, Wudru Wadra, Yedika, top up, Yembre, crack. And secondly, a Sempio Makanfa candidate in Hobiano, Yerobamia, Omedika Kanin, and I don't know, so today, the NDC government is benefiting from the gold for oil policy. And there's still stabilization in 8 months, 7 months, 10 months. At the end of it, it is policy that who did you until Omokrana can say, I deal with I don't know. It's Papa way, you're about me, you beer. Sebio na ho forma na ho brasie ne nim die eni ne obetumi agye so dio monpanino or Shebebre magana eni nim say oba obetumi abo Ghana tenyi na emwa no na yemfa no nko na assembly won ho bia no bibia ne obio 2028 there's nothing for them to say politics say oba first time ne ka ho sama amanfo gidie ba yekọ enim no na hwe ni wo onim say 2017 ye ba 2016 ye kama ye 2020 ye kan ngina the same thing na kwa we na ye vote in swati
some krona number mo ka fe nipa no na de
ye ba 2024 there Ghana for say ntem wasam enti e be sere Ghana for ye be sere delegate NPP delegate mo ye de bia mo ye man ye fe ni nim say we there come 31st January 2026 mo ba ye e man ye fe e ma party no so enim nyam aba ho na ye wie so ye be sere all aspirants e nyina ye be kan ho abom anya afi no we ka say omammoa me omudi wiame anase ti there be a fair contest e dawo pefe e duru anyame so e be kire ntumi me da say
nyame e nhira papa me nua be ma Frederick Ken NPP communication team member ono ene na no pay odi de oye bi ato ha Dr. Baumia enti NPP nti ni Ghana nti no oba ya obeboaye ma ye de standout dwumedie ebremo aseda kese enkoma me external producer Krobia Kwabena Sante me executive producer Chris Joe Kweku Akalan ebi omo so na e technical homeboy ema dwumedie bia bia wo bia no wonya bi hweye na otie nia e course so na billing so na ona wo the security wa hweye so e bon ye ho bai ema yesu ye wa hai ye yemu enhihyen ye ye fra me Dasebre Agyei Dwanena maseda e kwa mo bibia ohwe program yi bie program na live on Facebook na YouTube nso ko ha abo movement TV bi ahwe so akwa asori anopai na upon na be fi na pese ko hwe bia we dey ko YouTube na Facebook movement TV kwa obenye bi ahwe about radio nso efa no ewo UK na me koso asremo se twumade ne betimi ayam na yeyie amadachi aso abapa ama ye nyina menum ye nyanya so mfaso a fa wonso mu akakra bia obenye bia beboa ye 0263 143687 0263143687 and 0244 722 773 0244 722 773 nyame ya aduma ochina anopa na ade achini ye ho odin ye ba kwaku dawro